Hello again. Today we are continuing reading the DaVinci Code, el código da Vinci en español, para aprender nuevo vocabulario. Déjanos continuar. It's like the biggest tongue twister saying that. Déjanos continuar con capítulo 3. This has been part of a series, reading a page in Spanish. A lot of these videos have been more than one page, but today I'm actually doing just one page. I've got my tools, my highlighter, my pen, and my notebook. El aire frío de abril se colaba por la ventanilla abierta del Citroën ZX que avanzaba a toda velocidad en dirección sur, más allá de la ópera, a la altura de la Place Vendôme. En el asiento del copiloto, Robert Langdon veía que la ciudad se desplegaba ante sus ojos mientras él intentaba aclararse las ideas. La ducha rápida y el afeitado le habían dejado más o menos presentable, pero no habían logrado apenas reducir su angustia. La terrorífica imagen del cuerpo del conservador permanecía intacta en su mente. So I think it's the cold April air came in through the window, the open window of that car, which was going at full speed south, past the opera to the Place Vendôme. In the passenger seat, Robert Langdon saw the city, I want to say, unfolding before his eyes while he tried to clear his head or clarify his mind, his thoughts. La ducha rápida y el afeitado. The quick shower and shave had left him more or less presentable, pero no habían logrado apenas reducir su angustia, but it hadn't been able to, like apenas is barely able to reduce his anguish, angustia, distress. La terrorífica imagen, so the terrifying image of the body of the curator remained intact in his mind. Jacques Sonnier está muerto. Jacques Sonnier is dead. Langdon no podía evitar la profunda sensación de pérdida que le producía aquella muerte. A pesar de su fama de huraño, era casi inevitable respetar su innegable entrega a los artes. Sus libros sobre las claves secretas ocultas en las pinturas de Poisson y Tenier, oh my god, those names, se encontraban entre las obras de referencia preferidas para sus cursos. El encuentro que habían acordado para aquella noche le hacía especial ilusión, y cuando constató que el conservador no se presentaba, se había sentido decepcionado. So, Langdon no podía evitar. Langdon could not avoid or get away from the deep feeling of loss that this death had caused or produced, even despite his fama de huraño. Reputation for being unsociable, huraño. Sullen, reclusive, reputation for shyness or being reclusive. It was almost inevitable or unavoidable to respect his incontrovertible contribution to the arts. Innegable, like undeniable. Sus libros sobre las claves. So his books about las claves, so like the secret keys hidden in the paintings of those artists, could be found in the reference pages, las obras de referencia, in the reference works in his courses, in Langdon's courses. El encuentro que habían acordado. The meeting, which had been agreed upon for that night, had seemed especially like an illusion. Le hacía especial ilusión. I've never heard this before. So, made him especially excited. Y cuando constató, noted. And when he noted that the curator didn't arrive, he felt decepcionado just means disappointed. Did I not know the word disappointed? Oh boy, what a false friend. De nuevo, la imagen del cuerpo de Sonnier le cruzó la mente. Aquello se lo había hecho él mismo. Langdon se volvió y miró por la ventanilla, intentando librarse de esa visión. Again, the image of the body of Sonnier crossed his mind. He did that to himself? Langdon turned and looked out the window, trying to free his mind of that idea or that thought or vision. Fuera, la ciudad se iba replegando lentamente. Vendedores callejeros que arrastraban carritos con almendras garapiñadas, camareros que metían bolsas de basura en los contenedores, un par de amantes noctámbulos abrazados para protegerse de la brisa impregnada de jazmín. Fuera, la ciudad se iba replegando lentamente. Outside, the city continued. Is that the same word as before? Desplegaba. Now it's replegando lentamente. Replegando. Folding back. So outside, the city continued to unfold slowly. Vendedores, like sellers, pulling carts with some sort of almonds. Waiters with bags of camareros que metían waiters taking bags of garbage and shoving them into containers. A couple of lovers, nighttime strolling lovers, hugging in order to protect themselves from the breeze filled with jasmine. I'm going to type that whole thing in and see if that was right. Street vendors pushing carts filled with candied almonds, waiters stuffing garbage bags into containers, a pair of night owls, arms around each other to protect themselves from the jasmine-infused breeze. I feel like I more or less got that, except arrastraban, to drag, arrastrar. Okay, you guys, that's one page. Okay. You've convinced me to go a little bit further. El Citroën esquivaba el caos con autoridad y el ulular disonante de su sirena partía el tráfico como un cuchillo. The car esquivaba, like avoided, the chaos with authority. The dissonant undulation of its siren parted traffic like a knife. El capitán se ha alegrado al enterarse de que seguía usted en París, dijo el agente. Era lo primero que decía desde que habían salido del hotel. Una afortunada casualidad. The captain was very happy to find out that you were still in Paris, said the agent. This was the first thing he had said since leaving the hotel. A fortunate coincidence. Langdon no se sentía precisamente afortunado y la casualidad no era algo que le inspirara demasiado confianza, siendo como era alguien que había dedicado su vida al estudio de la interconexión oculta de emblemas e ideologías dispares. Langdon veía el mundo como una red de historias y hechos profundamente entrelazados. Es posible que las conexiones sean invisibles, decía a menudo en sus clases de simbología de Harvard, pero siempre están ahí, enterradas justo debajo de la superficie. So what have we got here? Langdon didn't exactly feel fortunate, and the coincidence wasn't something that exactly inspired confidence. As he was someone who had dedicated his life to the study of interconnected, hidden emblems and disparate ideologies, Langdon saw the world como una red, so as a web of histories and deep facts, interconnected facts, deeply intertwined stories and facts. So, es posible que las conexiones sean invisibles. It's possible that the connections are invisible, he said often in his classes of symbology at Harvard, but they're always there, buried just below the surface. Supongo, respondió Langdon, que en la Universidad Americana de París les han dicho dónde me alojaba. I suppose, responded Langdon, that the American University in Paris told you where to find me? El conductor negó con la cabeza. La Interpol. The conductor, the driver, shook his head. Interpol. Okay, I think I've run out the clock here. So we're stopping at the word Interpol. So I didn't actually highlight anything on the second page, but the first page, here's what we got. Well, I hope you enjoyed this installment of a page and a half of the DaVinci Code. We're in chapter 3. Things are really heating up. Join me next time as we will continue and find out what is even going on. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe down below, please. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.